the white pieces.
This was the queen b2 line.
Yeah, he had them blitz against Lanier that game where he mixed something up and was pretty much lost straight out of the opening, but ended up not getting punished because Lanier did not find the correct continuation. But not expecting him to move out to mix up his moves today. I think he's double-checked everything since.
Yeah, this has all been played.
It's a sharp theoretical line.
Yeah.
There's still 300 games in the database.
Just having lunch with Varusian, and we were talking about how the French has somehow been being rehabilitated, and we spoke about this line in particular, the queen b2 line, the whole knight f6.
Probably started with the World Championship match. We saw a lot of French there. I think it was Ding, yes.
Yes. And wasn't it during the Rapid and Blitz where we saw queen h4 check,
Yeah.
bishop f2, and then queen d8? Not that I know the nuances here, Peter.
Both are playable, and the differences are very minute, and it's difficult to I think, I wouldn't even attempt to explain it, despite actually having looked at this somewhat recently, because there was a threat of somebody playing this against me, so I had to check it.
Threat.
Yeah, a bit of a threat, honestly, yeah. Yeah, queen d8 is very solid. I think black holds after both queen h4 and queen d8 if you play very precisely. The positions remain quite dangerous, and for me, I've never played the French with black. I have played it with white quite a bit at some point, and the temptation is always, like, I feel like I should be a little bit better. Because, I mean, obviously development advantage and the ideas of pushing f4, f5, and in particular in the queen d8 lines, if we actually go back to the larger screen, one line that could happen here is something like move that holds, but for the time being, pretty much every single sensible move. I wonder if rook a4 loses. Yeah, if we play rook a4, we've lost. Rook b8 check, king a6, bishop d4, and white will get... It's actually mate in 7 already because of how poor your pieces are.
Wow. We're ready to play bishop c5.
King a5, king c5, king a6, rook a8 check.
Okay, so we're not seeing your good position, so
Yeah.
now we do.
What MBL had just played the move bishop c3. We want to blunder badly. We can play the move rook
But
a4.
yeah, it's impossible to
And
make
then-
that move, it just looks wrong.
Oops.
Bishop d4 here.
Bishop d4. Pardon me. And it's
You don't
mate
want to
in
be in
7.
the corner, yeah.
Apparently. Oops. Let's not go there. So rook. Sorry. So again, rook a8, bishop c3, rook b3, check.
Check, rook c8, king b5 is fine, I would assume pretty much any move is fine.
b5.
King d4, how do you keep your rook on the b5?
Actually, only 5 moves make a draw here, but to be honest, there aren't very many legal moves
Yeah.
Black has altogether.
I kind of like something about rook b7, preparing king b3, king c4.
Rook b4 check,
Yeah,
that's
I
right.
find
That's very
most
solid.
appealing because if you didn't play king c4, well then I'm out of danger, any kind of danger.
You start finding it.
By king on b3. Wow. But for those of you joining us late, we saw massive failing by MVL. He had an a2 pawn, rook and bishop versus rook with an a2 pawn. There were other pawns on the board, but he could have kept his a2 pawn by just putting it on a dark square and keeping it protected. He didn't do that. He moved the pawn, and the pawn is going to remain tied for first.
Probably.
We've been calling things early today, so I'm gonna
You're gonna defer?
until the game's over.
Okay.
So we already called that MVL was replacing the pawn.
We're only 8 moves into the endgame. There's still a road ahead of us, I think.
Okay, so let's see. How can I wrong foot you? Rook c6.
Back to a4 even.
Oh,
Yeah, they both have so much time on
keep
the
wanting
clock
to play
too.
king c5.
I know.
Keep
It's definitely harder to defend this when you have 30 seconds, but both of them have 26 minutes.
Yeah, that's pretty. That's a lot. That's a lot.
It's too much.
How come it's not updating?
It's not refreshing.
No refresh. No refresh. No refresh.
Maybe you can do it manually.
Yes, I'll do it manually. Apologies.
There we go.
Yeah. I used to very proudly say that I played this endgame 7 times with the superior side, the inferior side, and I always maximized until Karu did something I was never able to do. He won with the rook.
Against you.
Magnus.
On clock,
I
on
guess
time?
On time.
Okay.
They were playing the Fisher Random, and Magnus was trying to win,
There's no
but he
increment?
forgot there was no increment.
I see.
And he ran down to 15 seconds, and then he offered a rook trade, and Karu said, no way.
Oh, that,
Ooh.
yeah. Weekly agreed to a draw. MVL didn't try to play for 50 moves.
And with that narrow escape, Ronaldo stays at the
Tied
top.
for the first.
Tied for first. And MPL, I mean, he will. Boy, that's a
The
tough
stinks,
pill
right?